Aaron being Aaron, man, Aaron S. Pittsburgh was way more aggressive this game. They came out way more aggressive. Motion to the empty. You'll see motion to the empty. Feeling the man to man. Everything matters. You can see Aaron sees all this, the communication up top, communication, trying to get like as. It tells him his man. He feels that, you know, definitely feels it. The line does a great job protecting him. Aaron does a good job mixing up his cadences and different things, man. You'll see him step with the foot. Sometimes when you use the hand, a lot of quarterbacks will tell you what they're doing. He does a great job switching it up, mixing it up. Players make plays. So he sees the one on one, he feels the one on one, he trusts his guy down here, DK. You pay that, you bought that, you want that. Gives him a shot ball. DK does a good job catching the ball, man. You can feel it's like young guys. Aaron does a good job holding the free safety for a second, buys him a sign, and just takes off and throws it. That's drill work, and shows up on Sunday. So pretty picture, pretty play, good catch, good throw, good protection, man. Just a good play, man. Motion to the empty. See the 14 go out with it. They're communicating out there. He feels that man to man. And he picks his favorite matchup. And giving DK a chance, man. That's what Pittsburgh needs. That's what they want. They need DK to get out here, make some plays, man. It's a pretty catch, pretty throw. Catches it on the sideline, gets two in like Tony toe tap, man. Old school Pittsburgh way, boom, boom, gets him down, catches the ball. Let's keep the chains moving, man. Do your dance down there, man. That's pretty. Know your opponent. So another Baltimore score here. Baltimore comes out in 22 personnel, two running backs, two tight ends, and a receiver up top. Pittsburgh a lot was going man to man to this all day with a spy play. And typically they did this a lot of man to man. This is just tendencies, understanding your opponent. Had a spy player on Lamar all day. You can't let Lamar just take off true 11 on 11 football at that point. So Lamar does a good job here. Buys some time, able to take the first read, looks the first read, doesn't like what he sees. So, buys some time, takes off running, opens up the spy player, but it opens up the post. One of the big things you always say, man, if you're looking at a man, you got to stick on your man. A little miscommunication here, miscommunication. We let one go free. Lamar buys a little bit of time, sucks up the spy player, and makes a really good throw here. So let's Lamar. Players make plays. Lamar made some good plays in this game, especially when he got by the red zone. He was able to buy time. He was able to use his legs and buy more time and make some things happen. But big thing is just communication. You don't want to let guys go free down here by the red zone. Always got to stick your man, especially when you don't have no post help or anything. You usually want to win inside out. Looks like everybody was just trying to win from the outside in a sense. And, it's just pitch and catch. Lamar making good plays. Legs starting to come back alive. You can see it. He definitely woke things back up with his legs. So nice pitch, nice catch. Touchdown. So knowing your opponent, Baltimore comes out here in this 23 personnel. Two running backs, three tight end look. Pittsburgh does a lot of man to man to this look. They were doing a lot of man to man with a spy player. So using a spy player in the middle, just kind of seeing what Baltimore was doing. Baltimore definitely does a good job using this against them. Knowing your personnel. Nice play action, deep over, show up late. Should be right there, one on one, no post player in the middle. Gotta respect Lamar's legs. It's truly 11 on 11 football they're trying to play. So, real good play, knowing your opponent. Play of the day. The rule says you got to get 2 feet in. You got to make a football move, and you got to have possession. So, great job by JPJ. Just keep fighting to the end of the play. Play's not over till it's over. Just similar to the effort that you're shooting all day from Pittsburgh. You can see JPJ here. We're in man to man. Sees his man, but takes his eyes to the quarterback. We always say, man, if you see the quarterback throw it, you see your man catch it. But he does a great job just fighting to the end of the play. Fight. Gets back in phase. Fights. Punches it out. And it's just compete. Compete to the end of the play. Compete to the last whistle. Like they say, the ball has to be possessed. You got to make a football move. And in today's NFL, like it can get tricky with it. So it's a great way to keep punching at the ball. You can see the effort that he just keeps punching at the ball, and he's able to get it out. And it's a game changer, it's a play changer, might be a season changer, but great play. Fight till you can't fight no more. So good job, way to compete. And they say you got to get 2 feet in, got to possess the ball, and you got to make a football move. So you can see he does get the 2 feet in. Slow motion makes everything look better. He does get the 2 feet in, 1, 2, but You got to possess it. That's where they say the football move. Like we're still competing for it. And you got to tuck it away. You got to do something to get rid of it. But good job and way to sell it at the end, man. Compete, compete. Here we go with the controversial play of the day, man. Special teams, every play matters. All the little plays matter. Everything matters. Every possession matters. Every second of the game matters. And you can see this show up right here. It actually is a game changer, game changer, maybe season changer, program changer. The rule states you can't touch the center when his head is down. So you can see his head's down. Um, Baltimore lines up and not lined up over the center. They do a good job protecting the center, but you can see these boys actually running to per se the center as he's snapping the ball, and that is a penalty. Is what it is. They say what you want, but it is a penalty. You cannot touch the center when his head is down. So comes off on it. See the snap getting touched right here, which does represent a penalty. Should not be able to get touched. It should have to go through the guard. Now it's a little bit ticky tacky. It is what it is, but it's a penalty. It turns into another first down, which leads into points. So good job, good call. Pittsburgh does a good job selling it. Kuz comes out, so then they come out the next play, get the motion, gets big 74 in motion. Pittsburgh loves this. They use 74 like an extra tight end all the time. Get him in motion. You got a big body in motion, student body left, and great job, playmaker. Get to the one-on-one, make somebody miss. Pretty move, beautiful move. That's a touchdown, man. That's a 4-point swing. That's a big penalty. That's a game-changing penalty. You know, gets to the outside, makes somebody miss. Beautiful move. You got to see the moves. Look at the move again, man. Puts his foot in the ground. Whoop, make a miss. Touchdown, man. Don't duck your head when you're trying to make tackles. Pretty, man. Nice. Nice play. Nice still series. You got to make people pay for making mistakes. That's what the NFL is, man. You make a mistake, you got to make people pay. They come out the next play, get action, touchdown. That's how you win games. That's how you change your season. And here we go, man. Pittsburgh turn up off turnovers. They come out in a 62. Looks like a quarters to one side, two to the other side. They get a little matchy here. Intrigued with the safeties doing up top, man. Like locks in on his man. They do a lot of stuff making the coverages tight. This is a tough coverage for Baltimore to have to deal with, man. Got quarters up top. This is man now. That's his new number two, which is pretty. Pittsburgh's in a half shell coverage over here. Um, Jalen does some interesting stuff. He looks like his number one goes away, so he just latches on to his new number one. Football IQ. There's no other dangers you got over there, so that's real pretty, man. Just attacking though, But Lamar feels that pressure up top, rolls out. It's a good job, man. If you're in cover two, somebody gets in your lane, in your section, you got to sink back. Does a pretty good job sinking back. Nice one-handed catch. You can see Pierre out here making plays, man, hustling all day, running to the ball. Comes out here, baits Lamar up, gets an interception. Turn up off turnovers. This is pretty, man. This is how you win games. This is how you change the game. You know, Lamar feels these pressures, man. Y'all getting after him, everybody getting after him, but that's a real pretty catch, man. And somebody comes into your section that cover two, don't run at him, sink back. That's a real good play for all the young boys, everybody out here. That's pretty, man. Think back, he sinks back, one-handed catch. He's out here making plays, man. So pretty turn up off turnovers. You can feel the energy. Game changer. Baltimore Pittsburgh wins this game, but these turnovers is what show up, man. So pretty, man. Nice, nice, nice. Definitely one of my favorite plays of the day, man. Third down. Pittsburgh's like, man, let's go get them. Let's attack. So you see it. They got this six up look per se. I'm on a man, but I'm up. Do you don't know if I'm coming? Am I going? What am I doing? But they end up bringing six here. So you bring six, they man up everybody in behind, trying to just take the possession take the ball from Lamar. Don't let them make time to think, make them make a decision quick. Baltimore loves these over routes, these quick overs to try to get the ball to guys like Zay Jones quick. So I'm sorry, Zay Flowers quick. So they do a good job, man. Everybody matches up their man one for one. Do a good job seeing their man. Again, the most important in man is seeing your man. You can see the communication right here between Ramsey and Pierre. Great communication. You like to see Pierre squeeze this a little bit more as this go down, but Ramsey does a great job driving, breaking on it. Lamar feels his pressure. Definitely feels it. He don't have nowhere to truly run. The after him, add on to the running back. It's nice pressure, man. Send six, add on. He feels all that. Everybody got a man's latch on. I love how Jalen attacks it. Tough penalty, tough call, but it's a pretty defense, pretty attacking, man. You can see they're not sitting back thinking, not talking about it. Just let's attack, let's get after them. Add on to the back. PQ does a good job seeing his man adding on through that lane. Lamar was thinking about taking off through that lane. He feels that a little bit, makes him stutter a little bit, and ball comes out. Jalen does a good job driving on it, breaking on it. Tough call, tough call, tough call, but good play. One of the prettier plays of the day. Attack.